Wake up in the morning, get my grind on. Hop in the shower, brush my teeth and get my shine on. Hey, Scholar Mac, we taking trips to different time zones. I feel like E.T. way these bitches trying to follow home. Wake up in the morning, get my grind on.
Today, the special guest is my son, James Swamp Life Savage Hagler Jr. We will be interviewing him today. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
I'm doing great, man. How's it going?
It's going good.
So, how did you get into boxing? Because I didn't know you was boxing when you started. I mean, what made you just say, I don't want to play football no more. I want to knock people out.
I had been stopped playing football, but I had needed to find something else though. And I had a little incident that happened back at school, which led me to go to boxing though, for real. I happened at about, let me see, I started boxing about 2016, I think. No, 2014.
Yeah, because Grandma knew. I didn't know. Papa knew. I didn't know. No, I was the last one.
Papa was the first person I told. I told him the day before my fight.
No doubt.
The day before your fight. Wow. Okay, so what was your grandfather's reaction?
He was actually excited. He was just telling me he wanted to know how I did after the fight and stuff like that. He was telling me, like, don't switch so much.
That's awesome.
So who holds the highest knockout percentage in the middleweight division?
Well, I'm gonna say Marvelous, but I said Papa though, yeah.
It's all good. You'll see me. I'm gonna be saying grandfather, Papa.
I'm gonna just say Papa because that's what I call him. I'm never call him by his name.
No doubt, no doubt. You know, we call him Marvelous. what was this? The percentage?
78%.
Yeah. What was the ratio? The percentage ratio of knockouts?
Well, he had about 40-some knockouts.
Yeah,
I know he's right. That was 78%. That was his percentage.
Right. 78%. How long was his reign as undisputed middleweight champion?
It was 7 years. From 1980 to 1987.
Correct. You know, he comes second to Tony Zell. You know that, right?
And what?
And being undisputed champion.
Oh yeah, because he didn't get the right the record up.
Well, Tony Zell was a fighter that was a good fighter, but he had layoffs though. You know what I'm saying? So his percentage wise was kind of different, but he did have he had like I said, he had gaps in between his fights, and he wasn't undisputed for 1 year. So that's why Papa comes behind him as one of the all-time greats to reign in the middleweight division.
Man, this is.
I know. What you about to say?
Man, I was about to say, man, you look just like Marvelous, man. It's like I'm looking at Marvelous right now. It's kind of eerie, but eerie but cool at the same time.
I got you.
Go ahead, James.
Oh, go ahead, Go ahead, man.
Oh, okay.
Ask some questions. You're the lead man. I'm the co-host. You got me messed up today, bro. I wish I knew I was going to be hosting the show.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
It's all good. Go ahead.
So, James, you have a fight coming up on November the 6th, right? On Saturday.
Yes, I do.
Okay. How long have you been training for that fight?
I'm probably training for 2 months. Started like September. Oh, that's September. Yeah, 2 months. But I was doing other training stuff too. Like me and my dad was in Vegas, and I was in when was we in Vegas? What was that?
One Kick. Yeah, we was at One Kick's gym. He's an MMA. It's an MMA gym. They do boxing, MMA there, and kickboxing as well. And the dude that he fought was a up and coming fighter. I think he was 20 and 22. He sparred with Mayweather, sparred with Devontae Davis. From what the rumors are, is that the dude knocked Devontae Davis. I think he knocked him down or out, 1 or 2.
I think he knocked him down. Yeah.
So we was able to get some work with that dude, and that was a great experience for James to see what it's like to be in the ring with, a top contender.
Oh, that's cool.
And I did some training with Demetrius on Dirty too. I was up there with his folks for about a couple of days. I think that was back in July, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Okay. And how do you feel about your conditioning right now for the fight?
I feel good. I feel in shape. I feel ready. I can actually, my trainers feel like we can fight today.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
We're pulling for you, man, to be 3-0.
I'm gonna be 3-0.
Awesome. So what kind of conditioning did you do for this fight?
I did a lot of running, but mainly I did a lot of my coaches drilling me on, like, we was working on our skills and stuff, a lot of punching drills and stuff like that. It basically helped me lose a lot of weight and it got me feeling strong. I did a lot of push-ups, a lot of crazy stuff, like burpees and stuff like that, on top of doing mitt drills and stuff like that. And I did some sparring too. After sparring, I did a lot of bad work.
Okay,
So
as far as
what you was trying to say?
As far as your running is concerned, I know your grandfather, man, used to run like 15 miles. Are you doing the same thing?
I didn't run 15. I pushed the 6 though. I didn't run 15 though.
Yeah, you don't need to run. You don't need to run 15. That everybody used to tease Pops about that. They used to say, "Man, Hagler out there running marathons. You don't got to run marathons." That's what they used to tell me. But all you got to run is 5 miles. 5 or 6 miles for a fighter is usually what they need to run. You know,
my coach tell me I've been doing sprint. I think there's a lot of sprints though.
Okay. But James,
I didn't do the 4. That's something I actually do want to accomplish in my life. I do want to do a 14-mile run though.
is there like a delay?
Yeah, I heard something.
Oh no, I say that's something I do want to accomplish is running 14 miles during my career though. That's something I do want to do though.
Okay. But James, running 14, 15 miles, is that more for mindset or is it more for endurance?
That's mental.
It's a mental thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's mental.
And then how is your diet, James? What do you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner when you're preparing for a fight?
I try to eat a lot of vegan meals. Like, so I probably eat like oatmeal, lots of bananas and fruit, eat a salad, or eat some like black beans and stuff like that. I try to do a lot of different vegan dishes. I got a vegan cookbook in my car right now though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then how much water do you drink during the day?
If not a gallon or no less than a half a gallon.
Okay.
So what was Papa's amateur record?
He was 55-1, I believe.
No doubt. That's not a lot of amateur fights.
No, it's not.
You know how old he was when he first got his title shot?
He was 25.
And what was his record?
I believe he was about, let me see, his first title fight when he fought, was it Vito Informo?
Yeah, 79.
Yes, I think he had to be about, was it like, I know it got around something. I know he had 2 losses in the draw on there, but was it like 40 wins or something like that?
He was 42-1, 38 KOs.
Oh, yes, all right. Then it's 2 wins and he had a draw too, though.
Yeah.
Against Sugar Ray Seals.
Yeah, that's the one. That's 42-1 and 38 KOs.
Yeah.
Wow.
But back then that was ridiculous. At 25 years old, he's 42 and 2, and they give him he just now getting his title shot. Should have had his title shot way back in 76, actually, when he fought Monroe around that time.
Yeah.
But he was the uncrowned champ for a long time, and that's one thing that really bothered him is because he had to wait so long to get this title shot. And I know you know it as well.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you think about Callie Ridley of the Atlanta Falcons taking some time off to get his mental health together?
That's something that's good for real. I'm glad he did that because you don't supposed to play with mentals. Like I'm glad a lot of people are stepping up when it comes to stuff like mental health. Like if he needs that time to take off his mental, he can't perform when you mentally messed up in the head like that. You got too much stuff going on in your head.
I like what he said in the papers though, when he told, everybody wants to know what it is. And he was like, everybody need to mind their business. If I tell you that it's personal, then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Well said. And I think everybody should just, back up off him, let him handle his issue.
Yeah, because if he do something,
come out with it.
Yeah, that's what I believe too. You don't got to tell nobody what you got going on mentally. As long as you made a statement about it, that's all they need to know. They don't got to know your personal business.
No doubt, no doubt.
I agree with that too. James, have you had any issues with something mental going on that would possibly prevent you from fighting?
Up to him for doing that because I had something like that going on, but I wasn't bold enough or strong enough to be like, nah, I'm not gonna fight. Though. But that really did bother me though. Hello?
Yeah, you right here.
Yeah, that really did bother me though. But that's why I say anybody that's speaking up for that, like I know Ryan Garcia did it and Kevin really doing. That's why I said that's really brave of them for real. I wish I had that courage to do that.
Hey, Ryan Garcia did it too? For what?
Yeah, he did it. He did it like this past spring. He backed out of a fight because he had stuff mental going on.
Wow. Okay. So when the time for you to have kids, you want your kids to fight? And will you be supportive?
I will let my kids do anything they want to do. I'm not going to tell them they can't do it or stop them from doing it, even if I got a bad experience or something.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That's right.
I'm gonna let them do it. I'm gonna let them do it. I'm not gonna push them to do nothing in it. If they want to do it, I'm gonna be right there supporting them doing it.
No doubt. No doubt.
That's good. So James, how's your relationship with your father, and how does that affect your boxing?
When we're together, I have a good outcome. The knockout I got in my first pro debut. I mean, we have a father, so we got our differences. We
both had a little bit.
Well, yeah, it's nothing bad. We talk all the time. Of course, we're gonna have our headbutts and stuff like that.
Yeah. But when you were growing up, what kind of discipline did you receive? I know growing up with a father that's a fighter, man, that's got to be completely different from anything that I experienced as a child. So what kind of discipline did you have? Was it the standard belt or was it something else?
He gave us whoopings and stuff like that, but my mom was way worse.
Yeah, she was more vicious.
She was aggressive.
She was vicious.
I'm about to say, he know.
She was at the time I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So, she, when it came to discipline, she would discipline him. I mean, she would go nuts. And then if it got out of hand, I get the call. And then I had to come down. I remember one time, man, he was acting up so bad, both of him and his brothers. And she called me up and said, hey, you got to come down. I said, okay. I just was down there. You come down again. I said, hey, wait a minute. Hold on. I can't just be coming down. That's how they know me. It was funny, man. But it was good though. It did good. You know what I'm saying? They went through.
It taught me how to take a punch.
Huh?
It taught me how to take a punch.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
The skillet would do it. Oh man.
I love my mom, but I believe that discipline made me who I was at. No, I said I don't.
That's the point I was making. You guys turned out great. You know what I mean? You went through your normal teenage stuff like every other kid does, but as long as you can make it out of that, you're good, because that's the toughest time in your life is that time there. And you make it out of there without trying to kill yourself. You did a good job.